Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Market Watch. It is that time of the week we're talking about the Lorcana card game market. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, did things get massively insane last week. Oh, so the game came out Friday. Friday was the best time to grab cards, and everything kind of exploded since then. However, some things after that explosion I just referenced are starting to come down in price, while some things are still in the upward trend. So this Market Watch is here to illuminate you guys on what is going on with everything, and hopefully make some smart financial decisions for yourself. And maybe you can reflect on other things and see, oh, maybe this was right, maybe this was wrong, whatever. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do all that today. If you guys enjoy this content, please like, comment, and subscribe, as we are a new channel and we are trying to grow. And we make some pretty poggers content, I'm gonna say. I think we do. So booster boxes are selling for 300 bucks on TCG Play right now. That's crazy. Do not worry about that right now. Wait for the second wave. They'll be a little bit lower, and then you'll be okay. Like, not okay, okay. Good luck finding them at MSRP, but like it'll be better than $300. Something interesting I do want to note is it's very hard for you to pull your value in a $300 booster box. It's actually almost impossible unless you really, really high roll to break $300. And when I say really, really high roll, I mean pull an enchanted rare. That's basically the difference. If you spend $300 on a booster box and you pull an enchanted rare, you're soaring. You're doing great. If you don't, you might be in the toilet, especially with some of the other prices of some of the other cards. So we'll get to that when we get there. But at $300 a pop, I would not buy a box right now. Not at all. Elsa here, Legendary Rare Elsa, Spirit of Winter, is the most expensive card in the set at 450 bucks, and people are paying money. People are buying it for around that price. They just are doing that, right? It's very, very interesting to see where these cards fall. These cards will go down in price once the mass big box retailers get packs. And I do know that Ravensburger put out a statement saying it's not going to be that much product out there. It's still going to be enough, and it's still going to matter. So it's going to go down in price. Don't feel the pressure to buy 450 right now. It's not worth it. Something like Maui has actually gone up. Maui here, for the longest time was chilling at this price point, but people are paying high money on Maui. And that's just my other example for Enchanted Rare, right? Yeah, keep in mind, these will go down in price. These will definitely go down in price in a few weeks, couple weeks. Just do not worry yourself too much, okay? All right, cool. The Mickey Mouse Detective promo card from the LGSs that are holding events. Remember how they were like 500 bucks last week? Now they're 50. That's a lot better than 500, in my opinion. And they're probably going to still go down in price because these things are going to get printed to oblivion, from what I've been told. So don't buy 50 bucks right now. You'll probably get it for a lot cheaper later. Just hold off. All right, now we talk about cards that are not promos and that are not enchanted rares. Rapunzel is the most expensive non-foil, non-enchanted card in the set. Because Rapunzel's crazy. And rightfully so, honestly. At 50 bucks right now, basically, and going up in price. If we look at what happened with Rapunzel, right? We need to go all the way back. You know what people are listing singles, by the way? You see people are just loading up singles on the market. You see it. You're seeing it. We're not going to do this for every card. We are not going to do this for every card. But we're going to go to the 18th. We're going to go to the 18th. And you'll see a similar pattern here. So, all right. On the 18th, Rapunzels were pretty low in price, right? I warned people. I told people. I think I made a video on it last Market Watch. Everything will be the cheapest on release day. And then from there, you got to get in, because if you don't, it's going to get crazy. And there has been some fluctuations amongst, it is like the stock market, and you see some prices for some foils here, and 62 bucks for not a foil, pretty crazy. 70, what was it? I thought I saw 70 bucks somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. That's cold foil. 60 bucks, here's my point, right? And keep this in mind for like the Walmart release, right? For the big box store release, people are going to be going to Walmart. They're going to be standing in line at Walmart, waiting for things to open. Best Buy, Target, they're going to be waiting in line. and they're gonna buy these packs. They're gonna attempt to flip the sealed pack, or they're gonna attempt to like open them all up and flip the singles. One or the other. So packs are gonna, pack prices are gonna go up in price, but also single prices will come down a little bit because they gotta undercut the market, right? But then once that supply is all drained up for the most part, it'll go back up in price for sure. So anyway, the moral of the story here was I hope that you grab these cards on release day, because if you didn't, you'll be paying more than what you could have been paying by a lot. Elsa here is sitting at almost 40 bucks, and selling honestly for high money, still selling for good money. These are no. What I find interesting about Lorcana cards, and you can kind of see this with other sellers here, it's a lot of new sellers. It is a lot of people that are getting on TCG Player for the first time and are attempting to sell things. I'm going to leave a precautionary tale because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm the Digimon Market Watch guy. I am. Definitely am. And I used to get trolled for not commenting on newer sellers on TCG Player because maybe they'll scam you or whatever. And I like to think that everyone, that's just on TCG Player is trying to make it go well and all that. And technically anyone on TCG Player can scam you. Like honestly, it could happen. Happens with Gold Star sellers, like whatever. Just exercise caution, okay? Exercise caution. Make sure you know how TCG Player works. Know how you can get a refund if things go awry. This $38 listing looks really good comparatively to everything else, but maybe this person's trying to scam you. I'm not saying they are. They probably aren't. But you never know which seller is trying to pull some dirty stuff on you. So just keep that in mind with all these new sellers. It is a new seller market right now. People just trying to undercut, trying to make a quick buck, trying to make their money back on Lorcana. That's kind of how it is. As for a meta-analysis, this is playing the best deck in the format. So this card will be expensive as a legendary for sure. Bell. Bell exploded and is just going nuts here. Going nuts. And this one's a popular seller. But as soon as these 3 listings are gone, it's $69. Nice. But for real, Bell is going nuts. For a win more ramp card in Sapphire, it's going insane. There are actually people that messaged me like, hey, thanks for telling me to buy this card at way cheaper than it is right now. And I just said, you're welcome, in typical Maui fashion. Because I knew this would happen. These legendaries that are good, it is what it is. All right. Hades. Hades hit as high as 40 bucks. And it seemed to have come down from that, which is really, really cool. I might have even hit higher than 40, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, it hit around 40 bucks for regular copies. And now it's down there with a lot of listings. A lot of listings here. Do I think 20 is a good price? I think it'll go down, if you want my opinion. But yeah, it's not bad. If you're not trying to get in the game and you want to play Hades and you want a ramp, not bad card, not a bad price. Probably go down in price though, for real. Let's talk about some not legendary rare cards. This Tinkerbell has exploded. Actually exploded. It used to be 10. And now it's double. Tinkerbell's insane. And right now, I would not buy it. I would wait. I would just wait. Stitch has 100 listings basically on the market right now. Stitch has been relatively the same ballpark. It hit as high as 20, I believe. And then, or higher than 20 actually. But then it went down. Now it's back down to kind of where it was when the set came out, which is really cool. Definitely recommend picking up Stitch, but be warned, it could go down in price. Speaking of being warned, being prepared is just shooting up there. It's actually hitting new heights now. Almost new heights. It's going back up to where it was, though. Be Prepared is the only card in the set that can board wipe. And that's really important, and that will affect the price of this card. It will probably keep going up. So if you want to get in on it, you get in on it now. Otherwise, you wait for Walmart. Wait for Walmart, wait for Best Buy, wait for Amazon, wait for Target. And then it'll go down. Lilo hit higher than 20 bucks. Lilo was going crazy. Like, absolutely crazy the other day. The other days, I should say. Like, look at this. Almost $23 for a rare. For a rare. It's a rare that is played in aggro in probably the best color for aggro because you have access to Stitch. Like, Maleficent, the one drop, never hit this high. But Lilo did. Lilo's been crazy. Right now, $13 looks modest on Lila. Again, you can wait for the Walmart to save you, but 13 bucks ain't even that bad. Like, really? It might go down a little bit, okay, but like, you know, rares in this set will be expensive, and I just want everyone to be aware of that. Cusco. Cusco, Cusco, Cusco. You got this random one here for 8 bucks, and then boom, 12 bucks. And that adds up to what it's been selling for, because Cusco's going crazy. The Cusco is a very good card. Emerald. I think it won my tournament yesterday or the day before. Cusco's crazy. Like, you need a board whip to deal with it. And if you're playing like Ruby Emerald, and you're playing cards that restand it, you really need a board wipe to deal with it. So Cusco's really freaking powerful for a rare. It just is. And you can play turn 3 just in time. You can just do that. So yeah, this will be expensive for a bit for sure. We have the Queen. This is a super rare that's not included in any starter deck, sitting at 9 bucks. And I think that's fair. Honestly, I think that's a fair price. Like the fairest, some would say. It's not bad. It's playing the best deck of the format again, and that's kind of why it should be up there. It might go down a little bit in price, but I could also see it just exploding out of nowhere. So be careful with that. This is a super rare that's accessible in the starter deck. So this will go down in price for sure. For sure it will go down in price. I would not spend money on this card right now. But get it before any major events. That's all I'm going to say. And last but not least, my poor boy Gontu here. Getting demolished. Nobody respects Gontu. It's a shame. It's truly a travesty. But anyway, 5 bucks. It'll go down in price. Don't worry about Gontu right now. That'll do it for today's Market Watch, guys. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you got your cards on the better end of the deal. If not, well, watch Market Watch, because you might learn something. You might get ahead of the game, so to speak. That's it. That's all I got. Take care, guys.